I did want to ask a couple questions about. So you hear about Avengers 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
The retitle, yeah.
So yes, they retitled it, but Kang the Conqueror still will be in it.
Yeah.
Would you be surprised? I'm just going to ask you guys, what do you think? Would you be surprised if Jonathan Majors gets past this trial stuff that they bring him back as Kang?
I wouldn't necessarily rule it out.
Especially now they're announcing that Kang is still going to be vital in this movie, and they haven't done casting stuff yet. So there's still time.
You know, I won't be surprised because Marvel hasn't officially put out anything about dropping Jonathan Majors as Kang. When I went at that big article that said he's dropped, it was a Variety article and it was sources. It was never Kevin Feige, any of the producers. They've kept completely quiet. So I feel like they're just like, let's let this blow over. Let's see if he gets to turn it over because he's gonna do an appeal. If he literally gets an appeal, they're gonna be like, well, he has nothing on his record. Kang's back, baby. And I've been seeing him at like award shows and this and that, and he's like, they're using him. They're not treating him like a criminal anymore in the news.
Yeah.
So
saying. That's one. Yeah, you just captured my thoughts exactly on it. So I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder if that's why they might be changing the title just to get the heat off a little bit, because like Zach said, they haven't announced anything, and that was something I was always waiting for. It was like it's only been through sources and stuff. Like it hasn't been official. I want to see a Disney logo, MCU logo saying he's gone, and we haven't got that yet,
No.
But if it does, it needs to hurry up. Well, his case does, because the sentencing is in April, right? And the appeal stuff, I don't know if he's officially appealed, but I know his lawyer said they will.
Gotta wait till the sentencing, and then the appeal will come right away. But like, if he gets totally, everything's done. He's totally acquitted. Everything, is great. I think Disney brings him back. But what they do, once again, they change the name, so they change the focus away from it all being King, but they allow him to be the variant that everyone fights. All the other variants are fighting him all over the place, and he's just no longer the main villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's one of those things where he gets no jail time and he gets like community service, I could see them like, that's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like Disney just looking at the nuance of it. Like he didn't do anything intentionally. That's literally what the court case said. Like it's reckless because even though he didn't do it intentionally, he still did something. So I can see them if they could bring back James Gunn after the wild shit he was saying. I could see him just being like, you know what, this is not that bad. It's not like he beat somebody. He didn't Chris Brown someone. So
yeah.
I can see that.
I definitely wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, because when is there like a time when they're gonna start like filming?
It's not even gonna be start filming till 2025.
They have time.
Yeah, so we got time.
Like it's not released to 2027. Well, it's 2026, but they think they're going to push it back to 2027. If they push it back to 2027, we're talking about July of 2025 filming. I mean, I think they bring him back. Yeah.
They might be personally pushing it back to give it time for there to be a gap.
Yeah, and also you kind of need to, because they kind of screwed up that character in general. So
you can't let man punch him in the face. You must be crazy.
Yeah, stop making your big bad guy lose every single time. It's like, don't do that.
Like they did not learn from Infinity War, which makes it this probably one of the greatest movies ever done. Because the heroes lost. They have a real villain. You need a real villain to make a movie epic. You need to have that. So when you have ants overrunning the dude, regular ants.
Real.
Come on, man.
He didn't even need to kill Ant-Man. He just needed to leave him there and leave.
Yeah,
like that's all he had to do.
I'm above you. I'm above you. You have no reason to be in the same movie with me. I'm much stronger than you are, and I'm gonna leave you here to suffer. And that's it.
Yeah, I see him. And then we got Kenny saying it. I think there's a chance he comes back.
Yeah,
I can see it. I can see it actually a lot. A year and a half from now, or almost a year ish, from now, they start filming. Everything's done.
One thing he has to stop doing is talking about Coretta Scott King. He got to stop the comparisons with the Martin Luther King and the Coretta Scott. There's so many black women turning on him because, and then I think the daughter, son came out and was like, "My mom wasn't a prop." I'm like, dude, just stop. Just, just say Megan Good is your girl and you're you, and let's move forward. You guys not doing that.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get out of it because one, like that was never supposed to be out in public. That was a private conversation that his ex, recorded without his knowledge. So I guess you got to like explain it, I guess, a little bit, but again, you're trying to explain like your personal feelings and personal views that should not be out in public to the public who don't understand the nuance of the relationship you're in. You know what I mean? So, but I do what you're saying. One, they're already mad at him for dating a white woman, and then and then stuff like that. So, yeah. But showing up to award shows and everything, it's starting, out there breaking up fights and training dogs and doing all that good stuff, like just normal stuff too, So, he's gonna be all right, especially once that appeal goes through. It's gonna be like, So. He got to stop talking.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The interview he did right after the situation did not help.
No, it was kind of, and it's the way they edit.
I think it's something he had to do, especially if you want to stay with Disney. You don't tell Disney, ABC, no, I don't want to do this interview. So I think that's something he had to do no matter what. If you ever want to be brought back. So.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So, it was a horrible one. They didn't edit it too out of context. You know what I mean? So so, but cool. Yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna be watching about. Friend of the show, Dre Mac Chillmonger. They talk about Jonathan Majors pretty often. So keep up to date with stuff like that. Go follow those guys. They do good stuff over there.